All right, think of a flowering plant that isn't, well, a flower. What if I told you anywhere between 75 and 95% of all flowering plants, they need help with pollination? Pollinators are needed for things like fruits and vegetables. And how about this stat? 1 out of every 3 times you take a bite of food, the only reason that food is on that fork is because of a pollinator. And we're losing pollinators at an alarming rate. Loss of habitat, use of chemicals, changing climates, they've all added to the decline in pollinator populations in the United States. Well, if knowing is half the battle, the other half is doing, and there's a group doing what they can to help pollinators. And they do it more often than just during Pollinator Week, which is what we're in right now. Once a week,
this is penstemon.
There's a certain buzz about one of Boise's small public spaces.
This is the Warm Springs Pollinator Garden.
Yeah, it does grow really fast.
They're cutting back flowering plants.
And we're protecting habitat for the very beneficial pollinators.
And cutting out...
This one is terrible.
...invasive weeds.
There's no shortage of weeds. You'll never run out of them. It's a goat head. It pops bicycle tires. It damages paws everywhere. And they just spread everywhere.
They call themselves...
This is called blue flax.
The Pollinator Posse.
It is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of great people who put a lot of effort into maintaining this and beautifying our city.
The Warm Springs Pollinator Garden is one of 8 scattered across the city of Boise, primarily preserved by a bevy of volunteers.
And it's nice to get out here before it gets to 100 degrees.
We really couldn't maintain these spaces or even plant them without volunteers. This time of year, it's essential. We just really couldn't do it.
They do it because, like Connie, it's kind of a calling.
Usually walk by here on the green belt, and it just seemed like a good way to get involved with the Boise Parks and Rec community.
A lot of people, when they think about pollinators or saving the bees, they think of the honeybee.
And bees are a big part of pollination, a really big part.
A lot of people don't realize we have somewhere in the realm of 700 species of native bees in Idaho. That's not pollinators, that's just species of bees.
But there's also butterflies and...
A lot of beetles are pollinators, people don't realize. There's a lot of different species of wasps that are pollinators, and then we also have a lot of hummingbirds out here. Pollinators are very diverse, it's not just bees. All of our pollinator gardens are weeded by hand. We don't use any herbicides or pesticides at all in our pollinator gardens, just to protect the health of the pollinators.
So it can be a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
I think these gardens bring a lot of joy to people, and I can say, having had the opportunity to work out here with volunteers, the people of this community who go by on the Greenbelt are always saying thank you. We love this space. It brings us so much joy.
Get your vitamin D, and it's digging therapy.
It is digging therapy. If you want to take part in that digging therapy, there's a way for you to be part of the Pollinator Posse. You just go to the City of Boise website and look for the community education section, or you can just look for the story on our website at KTVB.com a little later this evening, and it will include a link to take you right there. There are upcoming Pollinator Posse dates where you can help maintain one of the city's 8 pollinator gardens. Unfortunately, none of them are on Broadway, so no, there is no Pollinator Posse on Broadway.